independently verified case here, apart from the security agencies, they will not move further. But it is sad that now we have brought this heinous politics and dirty politics we play into NANS and student affairs.
Unnecessary.
That's just it.
Well, we want to know who beats Comrade Issa. That really is what it is, and we want to see him in public. We'll take another story now. Finally, supporters of activist Martins O'Shea, also known as Very Dark Man, are celebrating after the activist was released from the custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission after being held for 5 days. The EFCC said VDM was arrested due to multiple petitions alleging financial crimes and that he had previously failed to honor invitations for questioning. Well, here's the moment. Some protesters who took to the streets to demand for his release heard that he had been released. Let's take a look.
What's up? I'm busy. I'll call you back. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll call you back. I'm busy.
Well, all right.
Yes.
Good news there for the supporters of VDM. They're called the Rattels, just so you know. Did you know that? Yeah.
I learned this yesterday.
You learned it yesterday. They're called the
Yesterday,
Rattels.
yeah.
Well, it's good that, the EFCC has listened and, they have released him, and we'll follow up on the story. And, yesterday we were having that conversation about how, horrible it is for the EFCC to have detained him without releasing the statement. They've released him at this moment. Your
Yes.
comment.
I think one of the major things that sticks out to me is sort of the culture of catch and release
Yes.
that we've developed. And so because of that, I'll say I think it's very important for us to be able to see this case reach its logical end.
Absolutely.
Because whether it be VDM or any other personality, there's so many cases sort of lingering in the EFCC where we see that people are arrested, they're detained and so forth, they're questioned, and then we never hear about it again, or it resurfaces much later. So the catch and release, for me, I would urge the EFCC, please, continue to carry us along in these cases and in your investigations so that it doesn't seem as though you catch people and then, okay, once they are released, their docket just stays in a corner somewhere. Then the other thing is that, so he's released on, his lawyer says there's no conditions to his bail. However, his car and his phone are still with the EFCC. And they also made special mention to Femi Falana-San and said despite all that has happened between them in the past, he's said to have also made some appeals to EFCC as well. So I think that was very magnanimous of him. And
So, you just heard the news now. So, my question now is, you see the protesters, you see how Nigerians, the Nigerian youth, we are protesting for VDM to be released from DSS. Now has been released for how many days now? The question again to ask, and things every reasonable Nigerians need to ask, why is he not addressing the people that fought for him, for him, while in DSS? What exactly happened? Why is he keeping them in suspense? Why is he keeping quiet? Why has he not come out to say, this is exactly what happened? This is why I was arrested in the bank. He should come out to tell Nigerians, to brief us, to brief every reasonable Nigerians that my mother is either, he comes out to tell us that his mother took the bank that she was accused of, because the narrative was that the mother took a loan from the bank and denied taking a loan. So that was the reason why VDM went to bank to find out exactly what happened. So could it be that what bank said about the mother was exactly what happened? Because you cannot keep people that fought for a release quiet. So if exactly now the DSS, as it stands now, DSS is still holding his phone, they never gave him back his phone. So which means this means that there is something fishing somewhere, there is something VDM never wanted any person to know. Or there is it anything, because we knew that bank cannot come and expose their customers. It is their right, it is their obligations. Bank might not come and speak. but it is late for VDM and VDM itself to come and tell people that fought for him, this is exactly what happened. If VDM is normal, if VDM is okay as we believes, he should come and tell Nigerians exactly what happened. But we don't trust EFCC. We don't trust them because we don't trust EFCC. We don't trust DSS because DSS, Nigerian DSS is demon. They are devil. They can do anything to please the people that install them, to please their paymasters. They are ready to go extra mile to make sure VDM is silenced because they knew he is the only opposition, outstanding opposition in Nigeria. He is the only outstanding opposition. They are ready to torture him mentally, to make sure they destabilize him mentally. This is what they do to people. They have done it to several peoples. They have destroyed the career because then the DSS has no good plans for Nigerian youths. They have no good plans. So if you're thinking that they are there to favor you, is a lie. They never respected the law. They never respected the right of a Nigerian. They never respected that. They're only there to respect the rights of people that put them there. So these people could go extra mile to make sure they put a VDM, they silenced him, they torture him mentally. Because if you watch him, VDM that we knew cannot come out from DSS for how many days without talking, without coming to give reasons why he was arrested. It's either they have tortured him mentally, it's either they have injected him because we believe they have the injection, they have everything at their reach to make sure they put you where they desire, to make sure they silence you. Because allowing VDM, they believe, because they know that 90% of Nigerian youth are listening to him. So since they found out that 90% of Nigerian youth are listening to him, so they knew he has a crowd. And they are fighting against that. Because everything they see them fighting, they are fighting towards 2027 election. So they believe VDM will tell people, don't do this, do like this, do it like this. They know what they are doing. So if really VDM is okay, VDM should come and tell Nigerians what happened. We expected him because we fought for him. When he was there, a lot of people, a lot of GT Bank customers closed their account because of him. People went on the street. People closed their shops. They were fighting for him. They were trying to make sure they pressured them to release him. Now he has been released for how many days now? No speech, no single time, and his phone is still with them because he cannot keep quiet. Why his phone is with them? Why is they say they couldn't find anything against him? Then why are they holding his phone? Who are they deceiving? They are deceiving Nigerians. So every reasonable person needs to rise up to ask questions. Now it is time to ask why. Is VDM okay? Are you sure they didn't give him injection? Are you sure he wasn't injection in DSS? Because if he was not injected in DSS, he must have given a speech earlier before now. Because we knew him. We protested for him to be released, and he has been released. For how many days now? He's keeping quiet. Everyone is waiting to hear exactly what happened. I am not the only one being curious to know. A lot of Nigerian people, a lot of people that fought for him is curious to listen to him, to listen to the speech he gives. He gives the reasons why they hold him, because we want to know the people that is fighting against us and the people that is standing behind us. So if he doesn't come to speak to us, then what is the sense of fighting for him? Have they succeeded to take him like they took every other oppositions in Nigeria? Because they have succeeded to take every member of PDP today, every outstanding people speaking against their evil in that country. They have succeeded to take them, to bring them into their caucus. Now it's only VDM that is left behind. Now have they succeeded to take him over? Let him come and speak to us. Let him come and tell us what happened. Did he have a transaction with GT Bank, or did he had a transaction with EFCC? Did he scam any person? If he scammed, or if he did a money laundering that maybe like he was accused of, he should come and tell us. Let us know who we are trusting. Because you can't just trust somebody we don't know. We trusted him because we believe he will always be that. He will always be transparent to us, to give us information about what is going on in the country. Because a lot of people don't have information on what is going on. But we believe he has the information. He has the information at his reach to always give us, tell us how it's happening. So why is he now? Why is the only person the youth trusted is now giving a speech? Is nowhere to be found. As he stands now, VDM is no longer who he is. There is problem somewhere. This is not VDM. This is not VDM. Nigerian youth need to rise up to speak. What did they do to VDM in DSS? What exactly did they do to him? They must have tortured him. They must have injected him. They must have done something critical to his memories, maybe. Because when he came out, if you watch him closely, you see how how quiet he stays. How when I watched his video when he was watching Arsenal football match, he was quietly, he was thinking, touching his brain, touching his head, like something is wrong somewhere. We need to ask questions. If you don't ask questions, which means your memories are not working. We need to ask questions. What happened to him? DSS should come and give speech. DSS should come and tell us, come and tell Nigerians what happened to what really happened to VDM. What exactly happened to VDM? They have to tell us. Everyone is curious to know what exactly happened to him. They have to tell us. We need to know. This is what we deserve. We deserve to know everything concerning him. We deserve to know. We want to know everything that happened within that DSS that he was detained for a couple of days. They said they didn't find him guilty of anything. There is nothing. He didn't do anything. He didn't steal. He didn't take the money. He didn't take monies. He didn't do fraud. He didn't do all these things. Then why did they hate his phone till now? Why VDM is not talking till now? What exactly happened? They should tell us. They should tell us exactly what happened, so that we should be aware. We should know how to treat, how to follow, and the next step to take. We demand this. Every ratex in that country, every ratex all over the world is demanding for this speech. We need his speech. We need him to talk. Let him talk to us. Let us be sure that it's okay. If he doesn't talk to us within 24 hours, we should assume that it's not fine, it's not okay. His memory had been tortured. Yeah, we should understand, we should believe that his memories have been tortured. So he should come to tell the public what exactly happened, what transpired between him and GTB and EFCC. This is what we deserve to know. Thank you.